Yagins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are getting set for boys varsity action of tonight's doubleheader. We just saw the girls game come to a close with the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies coming away victorious in the girls varsity squad 57-20. And now we're going to look towards the boys side of things here as the Climax-Fisher Knights will take on the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies here. Tonight is senior night for the Climax-Fisher Knights along with parent night, so both parents and seniors are being honored here tonight. And you saw most of that during the post-game show in the girls squad. You can go back and watch or see all the students get honored here. Seniors being honored for the Climax-Fisher Knights, 7 of them. Carter Helgeson, Aiden Rognes, Paul Demas, Aaron Eglund, Jason Beisfinger, Casey LaPlante, and Ian Plant, all honored here for their hard work and dedication to the team. We're going to look to hear from them tonight after the game and see how they're feeling as their time here at Climax-Fisher is sadly coming to an end. An emotional night, definitely, to say the least here. But we'll take a break, and when we come back here, we'll take a look at both teams and as they come in and how this matchup's going to shake out tonight here on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Back here at Fisher High School here as we are in the pregame getting set for the start of the boys squad between Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies and the Climax-Fisher Knights. We already saw the girls game play out and the Ponies would come away victorious 57-20 in that one as they would dominate here. And looking at this game ahead, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies coming in at 17-5 overall, 13-4 in their section. They have just had a strong season and really have had no signs of slowing down. And they are coming in off of a big win Saturday against Badger Greenbush Middle River, 61-54. Close matchup again for the Ponies here, this time on the boys' side of things. And they're going to just look to come in tonight early and put the pressure on the Knights and throw them off their game. If you're the Climax-Fisher Knights, it's senior night and parents' night, so looking to have a good game, enjoy yourselves. And as the Knights, they come in at 3-17 overall, 2-13 in their section. And they were supposed to have a game yesterday against Lake of the Woods, but weather had canceled that. No scheduled makeup date to be made. And so this is the team's first game since last Tuesday in their matchup against Fertile Beltrami, where they would fall 89-41. The boys squad, though, they would also get a win last week against Bagley, a pretty dominant win. And it was one of those games where head coach Brenda Slight has been preaching throughout the season. This is a team that if they work together and they trust each other and really play as a team, they can hang on and play close games with anybody. And we definitely saw what happens, the success that they can have when they do that. But definitely to follow that performance up against a very tough and a very talented Fertile Beltrami team who was also in the Pine to Prairie Conference Championship that following Saturday. It's a tough one. It's a tough matchup regardless, as the Climax-Fisher Knights boys coming back out onto the floor here. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will talk some keys to the game for both of these teams as we get set for the tip-off here on yourliveevent.com.
Adapting to challenges in the field for generations, Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here at Fisher High School here on yourliveevent.com, taking a look at both of these teams and some keys for tonight. Climax-Fisher Knights definitely going to want to come out and, play exactly the way head coach Brenda Slight has been asking them to play all season. Trust each other, make the good looks, try to go for the opening shots, and just take their time. Don't rush anything. We will be seeing an all-senior starting lineup here for the boys, for Climax-Fisher. And if you're the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, the Ponies definitely, as mentioned, gonna want to put the pressure on early, throw a lot of presses at them, not let the Knights get anything going, stop them on defense, and start making shots early. But as we've seen in the current standings for the Section 8A, Warren Alvarado Oslo sitting at number 2, right behind Sacred Heart, as they are 17-5 overall, 13-4 in the section. Sacred Heart at 19-3 overall, as Sacred Heart at 16-2. Climax-Fisher right above Lake of the Woods in their section. As mentioned, they did get a win last week against Bagley, so a strong win for them. Give them some confidence as a team. This is a team that can win. They just have to really get things going and click early on offense, and that really helps them down the line here. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip-off here on YourLiveEvent.com as we get set for the start of game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies and the Climax-Fisher Knights here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halstead Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halstead Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halstead Living Center, or find more information at halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Back here at Fisher High School, getting set for the opening tip-off. We will go ahead and look at some of the starters here for tonight's game. Looking at the starting lineup for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies here, as we are getting set. The PA about to come on, waiting for it. Warren Alvarado coming in, as mentioned, at 17-5 overall, 13-4 within the section, looking to maintain that momentum that they've had. And you gotta say, good turnout here for both sides, as despite the weather and how it looked, both fan bases coming out in full show supporting their teams. And we will go ahead and start with the starting lineups for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. Number 1, Tyson Mortimer, the junior, getting the start. Number 2, Nathan Sedlacek, the junior, getting the start. Number 3, Gavin Golickson, the senior, getting the nod. Number 12, Jackson Winarovic, getting the junior, getting the start. And to round things out for the Ponies, number 23, Caden Pierce, the freshman, will get the start here for the Ponies. And as mentioned, it is senior night here for Climax Fisher, so it's all seniors starting lineup for the Climax Fisher Knights. Number 21, Carter Helgeson, the senior for Climax Fisher, getting the start. Number 22, Aiden Rognes, the senior, getting the nod. Number 24, Paul Demas will start for his team. Number 44, Jason Beiswanger, the senior, will get the start, and Casey LaPlante will get the nod for his team here. The Climax-Fisher Knights are coached by head coach Brenda Slight and assisted by assistant coaches Ross Carinta and Ethan Prosnick. And the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies are coached by head coach Christian Erickson and assisted by assistant coach Tim Desrossier. Now going to half court here as we get set for the start for opening tip-off here. As we are set to start game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader with Paul Demas. Paul Demas in the center facing off against Jackson Winarovic. And that'll be a win for Paul Demas as he gets it. Ball tipped away, stolen by Nathan Sedlacek. So Golickson with it now for the Ponies. He's going to pass that one out to Sedlacek, who will find Mortimer. Tyson Mortimer backing down, passes back out to Winarovic, and he can't get that 3 to fall, but rebounded there by Mortimer. Now finally getting the rebound is the Climax-Fisher Knights, Casey LaPlante, trying to set that one up, but that's going to be stolen away by Gavin Golickson. And score there by Winarovic. Paul Demas losing that one in transition, trying to move across at full speed. But that will be a turnover, and they will give the ball back to the Ponies. Tyson Mortimer will pass down to Caden Pierce. Pump fake there by Sedlacek, who will find Pierce for 3, and he'll get it to go. And we'll call a block here on the Ponies. Give that to Golickson. His first team foul of the game. 16:56 left to go here in the first half. Paul Demas here on the far side, on the near side, gets the passes. LaPlante will get it. Aiden Rognes with it now. Paul Demas fakes from the free throw line, takes a step in, and he will score. So now in transition is Tyson Mortimer, and he will fight his way all the way into the paint for 2. And he keeps up the pace going early for the Ponies. Carter Helgeson having to get rid of it. Smart move, throwing it off of Golickson as he was met with pressure from both Golickson and Winarovic. Helgeson finding a lane, passing out to Demas, and Demas can't get it. And Golickson will just pass off to Mortimer, and Mortimer with the dunk! 16:06 left to go here in the first half, and the Ponies just put up a bucket with some authority. And we have a timeout here on the floor by the Climax-Fisher Knights. We'll take a timeout here as well. On the Community Co-op scoreboard, the Ponies lead the Knights 9-2.
Kumar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butcher Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Back here, coming out of the timeout on yourliveevent.com. Big thank you to my camera operator, Caden Kopenen, for helping me out here in game number 2. And special thank yous to Nick Roper and Jarrett Steinmetz, who ran the camera for me during the girls game. That ball is stolen away by the Ponies and causing a turnover or cause a foul. We'll get a push here. Ethan Evitz, who's checked into the game, he gets immediately called for his first foul. along with Ryan Morris, who's also checked in. And Paul Demas gets called on the lot of contact there, so that will send Winarovic to the line here. 15:37 left to go here in the first half. As Winarovic will make the first one. That is an Agramax free throw. The team at Agramax is here to help you reach peak profitability. As Winarovic shoots his second, he'll get that one to go too. So 9-point game here for the Ponies, as we will see a couple substitutions come onto the floor. Braylee Schroeder, as well as Hunter Steer. The three-pointer for Carter Helgeson, and Helgeson can score. Schroeder for three, no good. Winarovic gets that one and draws a lot of contacts as he goes to the line for two. As Winarovic will make the free throw. And we'll see Ian Plant come into the game for the Knights. And Winarovic can make both of them. So now Evans trying to cross court in transition, looking for Helgeson, but overshoots him, and Schroeder can run that one down. Pass inside to Winarovic, and he'll get the layup. Ryan Morris was there to contest it, but can't come up with it. Morris passing off to Ethan Evans, who will find Carter Helgeson on the far side. Pass off to Morris. Going inside, dumps inside to Plant, and Plant will score and go to the free throw line for a potential three-point play. Give that one to Caden Pierce, as there on the rebound is Hunter Steer. So pass inside quickly to Winarovic, and he will score yet again. Ryan Morris with it now, met with a double team there by the Ponies. He'll lose it, on the floor fighting for it. Jump ball finally called. Caden Pierce with it now. Pass off to Tyson Mortimer, as he's going to look down to Braylee Schroeder. Mortimer looking outside to Hunter Steer, who takes a step inside, and long pass out to Schroeder for three. Can't get it, but rebounded by Steer, as that's another launch by Caden Pierce. Won't get that one. So the ball back in favor of the Knights. 13:53 left to go here. We'll see a couple substitutions. We'll see Nathan Sedlacek check back into the game, along with Gavin Golickson. Long pass out to Aiden Rogness, as he almost loses it. Hand off to Evans. As Evans going inside, poked away, stolen by Jackson Winarovic. And he can't get it. So Ian Plant gets the rebound as Ryan Morris crosses half court. Quick pass trying to go off to Plant, won't get it. So Ethan Evans now will set for the inbound pass, looking to his right or his left for Ryan Morris. And that's a foul here on the Ponies. Call that one on Schroeder. Fourth team foul of the game. Ian Plant with it. looks to his left at Evitz, and Evitz for three. Swirl in, and it will finally go. Evitz getting the three-pointer. Now going inside is Winarovic. And he'll get that layup. Stolen away there. And now Winarovic for another layup set up by Gullickson. Rogness just trying to get rid of it. Ryan Morris with it. Long pass out. He will get that to Aaron Eglund, who's checked into the game for the Knights. As a three-pointer for Plant, no good. And now going inside was Gullickson, and Gullickson's shot no good, rebounded by Rogness. And Rogness can't get the layup. So now with it is Gavin Gullickson. Stolen away there. Ethan Evitz gets it. Pass up to Ryan Morris. Morris slows things down, cuts to his right, and pulls up for a two. Off of the rim, no good. Now in transition, Riley Schroeder will set up for Jackson Winarovic. And Winarovic yet again goes to the free throw line off of the foul from Aaron Eglund. His first personal of the game. .11:56, the Ponies lead the Knights 22-10 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Senior night here and Parents Appreciation Night at Fisher High School. As Winarovic can make both of them yet again. And we'll have some subs come onto the floor. Caden Pierce checks back into the game. And along with Tyson Mortimer, who's checked back in. Now in the game for the Knights is Luis Gonzalez. And Carter Helgeson can keep that alive, finds Evitz. And Evitz pass to Gonzalez, stolen away. So now with it, as the Ponies, as Adam McIntyre, credit him with the steal, as he is checked into the game for the first time tonight. Or excuse me, that was not Gavin McIntyre, that was Sendlicek, as Mortimer makes a move and he will score. Nathan Sedlicek on that one. Luis Gonzalez with it for the Knights. Carter Helgeson on the near side, slowing things down. Pass off to Gonzalez. Pass out to Evitz for three. Wave it off. And call that one on the Knights. So turnover. Ethan Evitz' shot did not count, even if it had gone in. So now moving inside is Pierce, and Pierce will get that one to go. So now moving down the line is Carter Helgeson. As he passes off to Ryan Morris, who slows things down. Morris takes a step inside to his left, passing out to Helgeson on the near side. Looking to the wing to LaPlante, or to Eglund, excuse me. Gonzalez will just hand this off to Morris. There's nothing really open for him. So Morris going inside to the lane. And we'll see a couple subs come on. We'll see Aiden Rogness and Paul Demas check back into the game. And we'll also see Hunter Steer and now Adam McIntyre check into the game. Rogness to Evitz. Evitz going inside, trying to go out to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez gets swatted away. No good. Evitz gets the rebound, can't score. Paul Demas there on the rebound, and he won't get that one to go, and now finally knocked away by Gonzalez. And so turnover on the Knights gives it back to the Ponies. 27-10 lead here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Warren Alvarado Oslo up. Tyson Mortimer, going out to Adam McIntyre, who will find Steer. Inside is Gavin Gullickson, who makes a beautiful move between two defenders, and he will score. Aiden Rogness will pass outside to Luis Gonzalez, stolen away by Sedlacek. Long pass up to Mortimer, using the backboard, and he will score. Warren Alvarado Oslo showing why they are number 2 in this section. Really just taking full control, not letting the offense for the Knights do really anything here so far. Trying a very strong press here on man defense as Jackson Winarovic checks back in for the Ponies. Well, we'll also see Dylan Carinta check in for the Knights. Look inside to Casey LaPlante. Hands off to Demas, and Demas gets that one to go. 9:05 left to go here in the first half. Going inside is McIntyre. We'll find Winarovic, who cuts to his right, has a lane, no good. Rebounded there by Rogness, now heading the other direction. And he'll get called on the double dribble. The Warren Alvarado Oslo faithful showing their support here tonight despite the weather. Road conditions earlier were a bit risky to say the least. But you know, it's most likely to calm down here as Tyson Mortimer gets the 3. So Carter Helgeson trying to cross half court, draws a lot of contact. Call that on McIntyre. Carter Helgeson with it now, looking for the pick from Carinta, but he'll cut to the opposite way. Casey LaPlante there to pick that one up as he'll find Carter Helgeson. Aiden Rogness is passed, stolen away there by McIntyre. McIntyre's shot no good, but there on the putback was Jackson Winarovic. Now crossing half court, Carter Helgeson. And that press defense from the Ponies is just really taking a toll here on the Knights. Another thing that Coach Slight has been really preaching about this season is, you know, what to do when you're down quite a bit here. You don't want to get inside your own head. And that is a wide open shot from Tyson Mortimer, no good. Now heading the other direction, Aiden Rogness as he floats, tries to float that one in, no good, rebounded by Mortimer. And Mortimer now Euro steps his way into a bucket. And we have a timeout now on the floor with 7:24 left to go here in the first half. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Ponies lead the Knights 38-12.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, here at Senior Night and Parent Appreciation Night at Fisher High School. Climax-Fisher Knights trying to fight their way back here. Ryan Morris is going to lose that one. Rayleigh Schroeder gets the steal, and Gavin Gullickson will get the bucket. As Dylan Carinta with a beautiful move inside to put up 2. So Tyson Mortimer now looking to Hunter Steer. And Mortimer for three, no good. There on the rebound was Carinta. He fights for it. He'll get that one. So now in transition, shot by, that was Jason Beiswanger. Nathan Sedlacek and Gavin Gullickson check back into the game, and Dustin Morrill check into the game. So Ethan Evitz drawing the foul, give that one to Mortimer, as Evitz can't make the free throw. So now in transition quickly is Caden Pierce. Pierce looks out to Nathan Sedlacek. Shot there by Gullickson, no good for three, poked away. Can they keep it alive? They can't. .6:28 left to go here. Jason Beiswanger trying to pass off to Ryan Morris, who crosses half court now, finally making a step back. Morris has to get rid of it fast. And they will call Beiswanger on the travel. 6:14 left to go here in the first half. And now with it is Rayleigh Schroeder going inside to Dustin Morrill, no good. Now in transition, Ryan Morris finds Paul Demas, and Demas takes a bump there off the foul, so that will send Demas to the line for 1-and-1. Call that one on Caden Pierce, his second personal of the game. 8 team fouls for the Ponies. And Demas can make the first one. That is an Agramax free throw. Actually, correction, that is not Caden Pierce on the call. That as Demas makes his second free throw attempt. They'll actually give that one to Dustin Morrill, as shooting for three was Rayleigh Schroeder. And Schroeder now passing off to Gullickson. Now on the near side, Sedlacek goes inside, loses it. And turnover, so give that one back to the Knights. 5:43 remaining, pass inside to Ryan Morris. We'll go down to Ethan Evitz. Stolen away there by the Ponies. Quick setup, almost so close to stepping out of bounds. Gullickson for three is good. Ryan Morris with the long pass to Evitz. Evitz floats that one in. Beautiful pass there from Morris for the assist. So pass down, Gullickson for three, no good. Or Gullickson, excuse me. See a large group substitution come on the floor for the Ponies. We'll see Hunter Steer, Tyson Mortimer, Adam McIntyre, and Rayleigh Schroeder check back into the game for the Ponies. And Ryan Morris, Ethan Evitz, Aiden Rognes, Paul Demas, and Carter Helgeson out on the floor for the Knights. It's your usual starters here. And we have a timeout by head coach Brenda Slight for the Climax-Fisher Knights. As with 4:55 remaining, the Ponies lead the Knights 43-18.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
Coming back here out of the timeout, Ryan Morris with it for the Knights, and he'll get called for a carry there. So turnover back for the Ponies. And so now Hunter Steer inbounds it to Tyson Mortimer as he'll look off to McIntyre. He'll find Schroeder, takes a step inside, but goes back out to McIntyre for three. Off of the rim, no good, but there on the putback was Mortimer. So Ryan Morris almost loses it, but he keeps control. Ethan Evans finally pulls up for a three, no good. So 4:21 remaining here in the first half. Ponies still with the ball, or get it back anyway, excuse me. As Tyson Mortimer has it. Looking inside to Hunter Steer. He'll get called on the charge. Carter Helgeson got his feet planted. Good job there. So 9 team fouls for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, as we will see Dustin Morrill check back into the game. Ryan Morris. Aiden Rogness, I think, was just a step too far back, and he went out of bounds, so that will turn it back over to the Ponies. Trying to find somebody. He'll find Mortimer in the corner for three, and he'll get that one to go. So 4 minutes remaining here. The Ponies leading 48-18. Ryan Morris with it. Almost got that one swatted away, but he passes out to Ethan Evans, who pulls up for three. No good. Goes off the hands of Ian Plant. So we will also see Aaron Eglin check back into the game for the Knights. So Tyson Mortimer now, met by Aiden Rogness, who'll look out to McIntyre. Tyson Mortimer coming inside and takes one, goes in and out. And then Mortimer can get his own rebound, and he will score and draw the foul to go to the line for a potential three-point play. Give that one to Aiden Rogness for his first personal of the game. He'll miss that one, rebounded there by Plant, excuse me. Carter Helgeson backing down, passes off to Aaron Eglin, who's trying to use the backboard. Can't get that one to go. Fighting for the ball, and he'll get called on the travel. Aaron Eglin really giving it his all, but he cannot get anything to fall for him. Gavin Gullickson now crossing half court, looks to his left. Trying to go inside to Dustin Morrill, misses that one. Stolen away by the Knights. And Aiden Rogness can't keep that one alive off of the pass from Ethan Evans. 2:57 remaining here in the first half. Gavin Gullickson will dump this one to Caden Pierce, who can't score. But Gullickson there on the rebound, and he will get the 2 points. Quick pass out to Carter Helgeson. He fakes a three and then finally pulls up. No good. Eglin there, and he'll get the rebound. and then draw the foul. Call that one on Hunter Steer. Got Egeland on the back of his head there. Aaron Egeland, one of the seniors for the Climax-Fisher Knights, as he'll make the first free throw attempt. 2:35 remaining here in the first half. Egeland gets his own rebound. Can't get that one to fall. So he'll go one of two here. And now going inside is Caden Pierce, dumping out to Steer. Pierce with a long pass out to McIntyre. Going inside to Steer. Blocked there by Egeland. But Dustin Morrill can get the rebound. It takes him 2 tries, but he will put up the 2 points. Quick pass out there and goes out of bounds, trying to get that one to Egeland. So big substitution here for the Knights, as we see Casey LaPlante check back in along with Dylan Carinta and Luis Gonzalez. Tyson Mortimer checked back into the game for the Ponies, as Caden Pierce with it. Luis Gonzalez called on the foul there. His first personal of the game. 6th team foul for the Knights. First half has not been clean by any measure. The Ponies, despite their lead, have 10 team fouls in this first half, and Coach Christian Erickson is definitely going to want to look to clean that up for his team. As with it now is Mortimer, as he tries to go back out to Jackson Winarovic, who's checked back into the game. It'll roll off of his foot and go out of bounds. With 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Carter Helgeson with it. He's trying to spin his way around, and that's stolen there by Gavin Gullickson. And Gullickson can lay that one in. 1:07 remaining here in the first half. Ethan Evitz charging in the lane, pulls up for a quick jumper, and he will score. Knights showing a lot of heart right now, trying to fight their way back. Mortimer, his pass is swatted away by Evitz, but he can pick that one up. Caden Pierce with it, now setting up for Gullickson, and Gullickson will score after drawing the contact. So he will go to the line for a potential 3-point play. Give that one to Dylan Carinta. 17 fouls for the Knights, so which now puts the Ponies in the bonus. And Gullickson will make the free throw. That is an Agramax free throw. As Ethan Evitz crosses half court, 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. And the story of this half, it's been all Warren Alvarado Oslo. They'll call a kick ball here on the Ponies, as Ethan Evitz gets this pass, dumps inside to Carinta, trying to set up for LaPlante, and LaPlante can get this one to fall. Tyson Mortimer cuts to his right, blocked by Paul Demas. Jackson Winarovic gets the rebound. Demas getting the block there, and that'll roll out of bounds. And both side refs saying that it goes in favor of the Knights. But as mentioned, the story of this first half has been all the offense from the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. They've just taken full control. Paul Demas shot blocked there by Winarovic, as he'll throw that one off. And that will do it here at the first half, As the buzzer sounds, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 58-23. We'll be right back here on yourliveevent.com.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Back here at Fisher High School during halftime. Here it's senior night for the Climax-Fisher Knights, Senior and Parent Appreciation Night. And the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies have just come in offensively in that first half, and they just went pedal to the metal. They have not slowed down since the start of since the first tip-off. And they have just had full control, going up now 59-23 here at the half. And they've just showed no signs of stopping. The Climax-Fisher Knights have had some trouble on offense as the Ponies have really just put the pressure on, accumulating over a total of 9 steals in that first half. And it also doesn't help that the Ponies have just been shooting at a high rate, and they have been able to keep their offense going throughout. As Tyson Mortimer has missed only 4 shots from the field. Gavin Golickson's only missed 2, and Jackson Winarovic has also only missed 2, and he's been perfect from the free throw line the entire night. And despite that, though, the Ponies still have 10 team fouls coming from that first half. And if you're Coach Christian Erickson, you really want them to clean that up. You do not want to go into the second half putting up 10-plus fouls in the game, especially when you have had control the entire time the way that the Ponies have had control here. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some stats here from the first half. All this and more on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Ponies lead the Knights at halftime, 59-23 here on yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax-Shelley School District.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Back here at Fisher High School at the half, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies leading the Climax-Fisher Knights here 59-23. Earlier we saw the girls varsity squads between these two teams play, and it was the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies girls varsity team coming away victorious 57-20. And in similar fashion, the boys squad for the Ponies has just been doing the same thing. A lot of press defense, putting pressure on the Knights throughout in transition, disrupting passes, and it's just been all Ponies throughout that first half. Looking at some of the stats here for the first half, starting with the Climax-Fisher Knights, Carter Helgeson had 3 points. Aiden Rognes with only 2 rebounds. Paul Demas with 6 points, a rebound, and a block. Casey LaPlante with 2 points. Ethan Evitz with 7 points and a rebound. Ryan Morris only with an assist. He has not really taken a shot today. Ian Plant with 2 points, 1 rebound. And also Dylan Carinta with 2 points, and Eric Eglund with 1 point and 2 rebounds. Looking at the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, Tyson Mortimer so far in that first half with 17 points, 4 rebounds. Nathan Sedlacek with 3 steals for himself. Gavin Gullickson with 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 steals. Jackson Winarovic with 22 points, 1 steal, and 1 block. Caden Pierce with 5 points. And then to round things out here, Dustin Morrill with 2 points and 2 rebounds for the Ponies. The Ponies have had full control throughout this entire game. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at talk about some keys for the second half for both teams here, as the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies lead the Climax-Fisher Knights 59-23.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are getting set for the start of the second half here. The Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies leading the Climax-Fisher Knights 59-23. And the Ponies taking full control, looking to close this one out. Just need to show that kind of dominance that they did throughout the entire first half, which allowed them to come up with such a big lead here. And if you're the Climax-Fisher Knights, you need to find a way to get some offense going here, as it is senior night. It's senior night and Parents Appreciation Night here at Fisher High School, so honoring the seniors of the Climax-Fisher Knights, and be looking to hear from some of the seniors tonight after the game for Climax-Fisher. As starters back out on the floor for both teams. Caden Pierce with it, now looking inside to Tyson Mortimer. As Mortimer cuts down to Winarovic as he goes up, no good. Mortimer gets the rebound and he can float that one in off of the backboard. So Ryan Morris now crossing half court, cutting to his left, goes inside, floats that one off the backboard. As Morris will get things going for the Knights. Now Winarovic gets blocked. Ryan Morris coming up big with the stop there. So Pierce passes out to Winarovic on the wing. And pulling up for three was Gullickson. And Gullickson won't get that. Morris on the rebound. Helgeson will pass back out to Morris from the wing. Is now the Knights slowing things down. Evans pulls up for a three, and he'll get that one. Gavin Gullickson clicking inside, passes out to Nathan Sedlacek. Paul Demas there on the steal. As Helgeson trying to make a move inside, but he'll lose control of that as it goes out of bounds. Gullickson now crossing half court, and we'll take an equipment timeout as Tyson Mortimer had to tie his shoes. As Gavin Gullickson, looking down to his right, finds Caden Pierce, who goes inside the lane, finds Winarovic. Jackson Winarovic trying to get this one up. He does. No good rebound there by Paul Demas. But stolen right back by Winarovic, and he will get that one this time. So now in transition, Carter Helgeson finds Aiden Rognes on the wing, far side. Helgeson showing off his ball control here. Demas has to give it out to Ryan Morris. Morris takes a step inside, now sets up for Demas in the cut, and Demas will score. And Morris almost coming up with the steal there, but touched at the last second. And now you will see Hunter Steer check in back into the game for the Ponies. And backing down, pulling up with Steers, no good. Rebounded there by Helgeson, now heading the other direction. Evitz passes off to Helgeson inside, gets quadruple teamed as Evitz pulls up for three, and he will score. Now quick pass inside to Winarovic, and Demas is called on the push. First team foul. And that is Demas' third personal of the game. First team foul of the second half, as have a couple subs coming on to the floor. We will also see, we will see Ian Plant check in for Paul Demas. Tyson Mortimer there to get the pass, and he's blocked, but they'll call a foul there. A lot of contact. Jackson Winarovic draws the foul off of Ryan Morris, his first personal of the game. 15:01 remaining here in the second half. So Winarovic will shoot 2. He'll make the first one. Has an Agramax free throw. Brought to you from the team at Agramax. And he'll make both of them. He still continues to be perfect from the free throw line. Ryan Morris with it now in transition, met with pressure from Caden Pierce. Nothing too pressing. So Morris crosses half court, goes inside the lane, tries to hook that one in, won't go. And Sedlacek with the quick pass out to Mortimer, who Euro steps his way in and will score. Jackson Winarovic pokes that one away, and it goes off of the backboard from behind. We'll see a couple subs come onto the floor. Paul Demas checks in for the Knights, and we will see Gavin Gullickson and Braylee Schroeder check into the game for the Ponies. Ethan Evans for 3, no good. And Hunter Steer gets it, and now quick transition. Caden Pierce pulls up, and he will score. Ethan Evans now crossing the court, finding a lane, and he'll push. He'll shove his way off and call that one offensive foul. 14:05 left to go here. Ian Plant checking in. He'll sub in for Ryan Morris. And Caden Pierce with it, going inside. Pierce gets the pass, pulls up, no good, off the side of the rim, no good. Hunter Steer for the rebound, and he will score. So Carter Helgeson charging in the lane, pass out to Demas as he will get that from the free throw line, and he will score. Braylee Schroeder passing inside to Jackson Winarovic, and call the hold there. Get that one to Demas, his fourth personal. In foul trouble early here in the second half, so he will get taken off, and Casey LaPlante checks back into the game for him. Pierce passing out to Gullickson, who will find Steer in the paint, pulls up, no good. But Pierce there on the rebound, blocked by Rognes. So Evans gets the rebound, and now in transition. Going inside the lane, pulls up for mid-range, and no good. Get Evans on the foul yet again, another push-off. So now the Ponies get this one back. Gavin Gullickson with it, passing down to Adam McIntyre, as McIntyre gets this pass with pressure from Evans. Passing out, pulled up for Gullickson, and Gullickson's three-pointer attempt, no good. And quick, fast break offense here from Rognes, and he won't score. Stolen away there by Rognes as he gets this one back, and he draws the contact, and he will go to the free throw line. A lot of A lot of action happening in that last course and that last few seconds there. This is now the senior Aiden Rogness will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And he makes the first one. Luis Gonzalez checks back into the game. And Aiden Rogness will make one, but he won't make the other. So turnover on the Ponies, gives it back to the Knights. And the pass to Carter Helgeson stolen away by Braylee Schroeder. And Schroeder will draw the contact and go to the free throw line for potential 3-point play. So Tyson Mortimer checks back in for Hunter Steer, and we will also see Ian Plant check in for Aiden Rogness. 12:27 left to go here in the second half, as that 3-point play will come to fruition from Schroeder. Carter Helgeson with it, gets the pick from Dylan Carinta. Going in the lane, has to back out. Hands it off to Eglund. Now Helgeson with it, trying to slow things down here. Goes to the lane, gets tripped up. And we get a push there on Gavin Gullickson. That's his second personal of the game. 12:07 left to go here. The Ponies lead the Knights 74-36 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Carter Helgeson pulls up, no good there on the long 2. And now in the fast break here, that'll be an easy layup for Braylee Schroeder. Schroeder gets the rebound. Carter Helgeson going in the lane. We'll find Aaron Eglund's shot's no good, and then he'll get his own rebound. Dylan Carinta trying to get the rebound there. And that's rebounded once again by Eglund, but he'll get called on a travel. So only one rebound is good for Aaron Eglund. 76-36, the Ponies lead the Climax-Fisher Knights on the Community Co-op scoreboard. 11:30 left to go here in game. Ponies offense has just come out and continued to do what they did in that first half, and defensively they've just managed to stall out the Knights offense. And Jackson Winarovic gets that one stolen away by Dylan Carinta, and Carinta passing that one out. Ryan Morris back in the game for the Knights, slows things down, looks out to Ethan Evitz. Evitz in the wing now, trying to pass inside to Luis Gonzalez, but that's stolen away there by Nathan Sedlicek. Quick dump out to McIntyre, now going inside to Sedlicek. 3-pointer for Schroeder, and count it. Morris now on the far side. Pulls up for 2, no good. Takes a bounce off the side of the backboard. No good. Now McIntyre Euro steps his way in, and he will get that one. Morris now holding on to it, trying to drive his way into the lane. Draws the contact, but he will go to the free throw line for 2. Call that one on Adam McIntyre for the Ponies. So Ryan Morris will go shoot his first free throw attempts of the night. As he won't get the first one. And we'll see a couple subs. Paul Demas checking back into the game. He'll go in for Luis Gonzalez. And we will also see Austin Whitman along with Caden Pierce checked back into the game for the Warren Alvarado Ponies. And Morris will miss his second one as well. So now in transition is the Ponies. Tyson Mortimer with it now, slows things down, passes off to Caden Pierce. Nathan Sedlacek going inside to Winarovic, and he'll float that one in off after backing down. Ethan Evitz with it, trying to find a lane, goes inside to Dylan Carinta, blocked by Winarovic. .9:03 left to go. The clock will continue to run here. Second half, a lot cleaner for the Warren Alvarado Ponies so far. Only 3 team fouls as quickly Tyson Mortimer gets the steal and the bucket. Aiden Rognus with it now, passing out to Paul Demas. Ball poked away there by Tyson Mortimer. And now we will see a couple substitutions come in. Ty Torrance checks in for the Knights. And along with Jason Weisfinger, who's checked back into the game. Paul Demas fighting his way in. He won't get that one. So now heading the other direction. Finds McIntyre. McIntyre's ball swatted away by Torrance. Ty Torrance doing a good job getting in front of that one. Quick pass. Shot for 3 there. Shot for 3 by Austin Whitman. Paul Demas in transition. No good. No foul there, but it goes off of Whitman, so it'll be the Knights' ball, or stay in favor with the Knights. Ethan Evitz now moves to his right after the pick from Paul Demas, and Evitz shot no good. Torrance there on the rebound, trying to pass out to Jason Weisfinger, and no good. Will go out of bounds. The Knights offense has just come to a standstill here. They've been getting some looks. They just have not been able to get the shots to fall here. And it's not to say that the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies defense has not been up to snuff. It's just some of the shots that the Knights have been taking just have looked good, and they have not gone their way, as Caden Pierce will make the 2 points. Now Ethan Evitz pulls up for 3. And I'll go high over the backboard, no good. Evitz with a little bit of pressure in front of him, but decent shot he took. So Adam McIntyre now dumping down to Caden Pierce, going inside. Schroeder passes off to McIntyre on the far side now, as McIntyre's trying to find some sort of lane. Quick inbound pass to Whitman, as Schroeder pulls up for 3 off of the rim, or outside of the rim, no good. Now McIntyre flows his way in, and he will score. 5:43 left to go here, as Carter Helgeson trying to fight his way in. Another good look there. That just has not gone their way of the Knights. And that was a great lane there by Carter Helgeson. So Braley Schroeder moving inside, they'll wave that one off. Call that one on Paul Demas. And Demas' night is over, as that is foul number 5 for him. So now Ian Plant will come in for him. as that first free throw from Braylee Schroeder is good. It's an Agramax free throw. Team at Agramax is here to help you reach peak profitability. And Schroeder will make both of them. Ethan Evans now trying to flow his way, or just try and find a lane, but that gets stolen by Schroeder, and he gets immediately called for the travel. So the Knights get this one back. Quick inbound pass to Aiden Rognes. And Rognes gets called on the travel himself as he just took one step too extra, lifted that 1 foot off of before he got the pass off front to Ian Plant. 3:45 left to go here, and a shot by Reed Hansen, no good. So Adam McIntyre in now. Long pass out to Dustin Morrill. Schroeder now going off to Reed Hansen. As McIntyre trying to pass this one out to Whitman, and Whitman almost gets that one knocked away, but he'll come up with it. And the pass out to Schroeder, good for 3. Ethan Evans now, pass out to Carter Helgeson. The Knights just trying to end this drought. Rognes' shot no good. As Reed Hansen crossing half court. Gets met with the double team from both Weiswinger and Evans. And Evans will come up with the steal. Has a lane. And that'll be a foul call here. Give that one to McIntyre, his 3rd of the game, 4th personal, or 4th team in the game, 4th team in the second half, excuse me. 2:13 left to go in the second half on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Floor foul, so the Knights will set up for play here. Quick inbound pass to Aaron Eglin, who will find Evans. Evans pulls up for a long 2, and he will score. That ends the drought for the Knights. And ball knocked away by Jason Beiswanger. One thing you can say about the Knights so far throughout this game, they're doing their best. They are giving it their all. And that is one thing that Coach Slight has mentioned. She doesn't care what the score is, as long as you are giving 110%. That's all she looks for from her team, and they're doing just that. They keep trying to go for these picks, get the steals if they can, as that one will get floated in there by Schroeder. 1:17 left to go here in the second half. Ethan Evans will pull up for 3, and that will be good. So now moving inside is McIntyre. His shot's no good, but Dustin Morrill draws a lot of contact on his shot. No good. But he will go to the free throw line. Call that one on LaPlante, his first personal. 43 seconds remaining here as clock will continue to wind down as Dustin Morrill can't make the first free throw. Just taking up as much time as possible. And he'll miss both of them. That'll be picked up by Jason Beiswanger as he will just slow things down, pass off to Ian Plant. The Knights just like to get one last shot off as that's knocked away there by Braylee Schroeder, and clock will expire here. And that'll do it at the end of the second half. The Climax-Fisher Knights come away victorious, or the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies come away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights 41-96.
On all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
Back here at Fisher High School, as we are wrapping things up. Your final score here, the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies come away victorious over the Climax-Fisher Knights, 96-41. Story of the game, the offense from the Ponies, they could not be stopped at all. It's very difficult to slow down a team or even stop one when they have just that hot hand shooting offensively. And on the defensive side of the ball, the Ponies just took control. They had everything in their grasp. 3 different players coming up with three steals in the game, and the Knights offense just had no answer. They were finding the good looks, they were getting shots off, but they just could not get those to fall here. And as it would all play out, their defense would struggle here against the hot-handed offense of the Ponies, and the Ponies would just come away victorious and continue their hot streak here as they will win. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll hear from head coach Christian Erickson for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies here on YourLiveEvent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here at Fisher High School, now joining me is the head coach of the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, head coach Christian Erickson. And coach, get things going. Congrats on the victory. And what was the big positive? What was really working for your team out there tonight?
We just had a lot of energy, rotating and helping defensively and pressing and trapping, and it just bleeds into rebounding well, offensive rebounding well, getting second chances, because we really didn't shoot the ball all that terribly well from the three-point line, but we got a bunch of second chance opportunities and got easy buckets that way.
Yeah, and you mentioned, the press defense that you were applying to Climax-Fisher was really throwing off their game. And what was key for really making that work out there tonight?
The guys have been doing it all season long. We got decent length from the ones that are doing most of the trapping and pressuring, and so that's a big part of it. But it's a lot of the hidden key is the guys on the backside rotating and helping and making the offense think that something might be open, but really they're sprinting and hustling to cover it up so that by the time the offense throws that pass, they're right there to tip it or steal it or at least disrupt the offense.
Yeah, and looking at that first half, it was not a very clean one. 10 team fouls in there. What was said during halftime to really clean that up coming out of half?
Yeah, when you're pressing and trapping, there's that many more possessions in a half, so it's gonna be a little more foul heavy. I didn't think that we were overly aggressive. The ones I don't like are the ones in the backcourt because they're not a foul on a scoring opportunity. So I think we had 2 or 3 of them that weren't I wasn't too pleased with. But other than that, I don't mind some of those fouls because it means we're maybe being just a tad bit too aggressive on the offensive rebounds or a bit too aggressive trying to jump a passing lane. Those ones I'm not so upset about.
And you get the win here, and as the season is progressing, what's going to be the message to the boys throughout these final games here as we move into sectionals?
Yeah, we got to finish out the season strong. Depending on how games play out here the last week, we might or might not be in a conference championship game. So it's something to keep an eye on. We just gotta clean some things up. Start preparing for, once we're done with the regular season here at the end of this week, then we got a lot of practice time between our end of the season and the first playoff game. So it's time to add a wrinkle or two in, try to clean some things up that we don't think we're the greatest at, and just get ready for that first round opponent.
Coach, before I let you go, any more final thoughts on tonight's victory?
No, it was a fun night. I'm glad we played well.
Coach, thank you for your time and congrats on the win tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for the coverage.
Yep. Head coach Christian Erickson of the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies as they come away victorious over the Knights 96-41. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will hopefully hear from head coach Brenda Slight for the Climax-Fisher Knights here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halstead Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halstead Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halstead Living Center, or find more information at halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemeier, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up. Now joining me is the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, head coach Brenda Slight, and obviously not the way you want things to go, but I mean, what were some of the positives or bright spots you saw from your boys out here tonight?
They were going after the ball. There was a lot of energy on that. I mean, Warren was all over the place. They were moving, they were talking. Their energy was absolutely amazing. And, sometimes that's hard to compete when you need 5 people out there on defense willing to go against a team like that. But, I felt like our boys were getting after it. They were trying to get the loose balls. I just wish that I would have seen a little bit more engagement and movement and offensively just moving the ball around.
Yeah, definitely. And, you look at you mentioned the defense. I mean, it's kind of hard to stop a team who just has that hot of hand. What were you saying to the boys throughout timeouts, half times to really just try and
switch everything? The way they were moving and the way they were setting screens, they were strong. It was hard to match up man to man, but it's also hard to play a zone against a team like that because then they're going to shoot the lights out. So, at every timeout, I'm just like, you guys have to bring your energy. You got to be moving. You got to be talking. You got to constantly be thinking, where's the ball? Where do I need to be? And then keep your head on a swivel and just keep moving.
Yeah, and in this second half, for a brief moment, it was kind of going back and forth. You were keeping up with them. What was working through the first few minutes in that second half for
ball
your
movement. We were moving the ball. We were driving. We were kicking. We were finding the open players. And, when things like that happen, you can see a good, well-put-together team. And then when we shy away from that a little bit and, we get that one and done and then we forget to box out and get that second chance opportunity, we seem to struggle. So, if we can run an offense, move the ball around and find the open player and get that defense to shift a little bit to cause them to get a little bit tired, things would look better. So that's something, we're going to have to work on more in practice, moving that defense and finding the open player.
And now to not really focus too much on the game, tonight was senior night and Parents Appreciation Night. I mean, what can you say about the seniors who have played some of their last games here throughout this season?
They're fun. I enjoy coaching them. They all have their own personalities. Each one of them lead on a different night, and each one of them bring something great to the team. And I respect them a lot, and they've done a lot for our younger kids. And we're gonna miss them. Just their personalities in general. They just bring so much joy to the sport, and I've really enjoyed coaching each and every one of them.
Coach, before I let you go, any last thoughts, final things to say here as we wrap things up?
We got to get back to practice, and we got to be willing to work hard. Defense, like they said, defense is going to win the games, and we got to want to stop our opponents. We got to want to not let them drive down the lane and score. So just having that pride and stopping people, that's something we need to continue to work on.
Coach, thank you for your time, and good luck down the stretch of this rest of the season.
Thank you.
Head Coach Brenda Slight here on yourliveevent.com. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will hear from one of the seniors for the Climax-Fisher Knights, Carter Helgeson, as we take another break here on yourliveevent.com.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, now joining me is one of the seniors for the Climax-Fisher Knights, Carter Helgeson. And Carter, get things going. I mean, obviously not the way you want senior night to go, but I mean, what has been the most fun for you playing here for Climax-Fisher throughout your career here?
Honestly, I would say that it has to do with just the family after the games, and I mean, we're all a family. I mean, we come close. I mean, even when we have tough games or we lose, we still got each other, And, final stretch down the season here. I mean,
what's going to be some of the things you're going to miss the most about being a part of this team?
Just the atmosphere, and the coaches.
And looking forward, where do you plan to grow, take your game forward, or what are your plans for after the season's over and you're done with high school?
I would like to go to college for diesel mechanics. I don't really think I'm going to be doing much basketball other than playing, but yeah.
Carter, I'm just going to ask you one last question. Final thoughts as your season goes down the line here. Where do you think you and your team can grow from here?
I think just working harder, knowing that we only have a couple more games, pushing through it, working as a team. I know we can do it. I have faith in our team.
Carter, thank you so much for your time, and go enjoy tonight with your family.
All right, thank you.
Carter Helgeson for the Climax-Fisher Knights boys joining me here. And we'll take one more break, and when we come back, we'll hear from Paul Demas for the Climax-Fisher Knights here, another senior on the roster tonight here on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up, and now joining me is another senior for the Climax-Fisher Knights, Paul Demas. And Paul, to get things going, obviously not the way things to go tonight, but one of your last games here, what's been some of the bright spots for you throughout your career here playing for the Climax-Fisher?
By far, I'd say playing with the team and getting to know my teammates better, and the coaches are a huge part of it, so it'll be something I'll miss.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of stuff you'll miss, is there going to be one aspect of the team that you're really going to miss more than others, or are you just going to miss everything as a whole?
I do like warm-ups, layup lines, definitely one of my favorite. I like listening to music, getting in the zone. That's one thing for sure I'll miss the most.
And throughout this season, you and your team have really grown a lot. And where do you feel you and your team can grow from here down this final stretch of the season?
I think we have the talent on our team. We just got to work together, move the ball around, and definitely improve on defense. We lack in our defensive for sure.
And Paul, after the season's over, what are the plans to moving forward after graduation here?
I've been looking on taking a year off just to hang out with some friends. And then after that year, I'm going to go down to Texas for a plumbing internship with my uncle. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Paul, before I let you go, any final thoughts on your teammates, and your team who you've grown with throughout your career here?
I'm definitely excited to see Ethan and Ryan play as they get older. They're going to be really good, considering they're only sophomores, dropping 10, 20 points a game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Paul, thank you so much for taking a chance to come chat with me, and go enjoy your senior night with your family.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Paul Demas for the Climax-Fisher Knights as we are wrapping things up here. Thank you, Paul, for your time. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will continue our post-game show here on yourliveevent.com.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, And well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here at Fisher High School, as we are wrapping things up, we will go ahead and move on to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. To learn more about RDK Enterprises and how they can help you upgrade your planter, visit their website at planterdoc.com or visit their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. And to get things going here for the RDK Enterprises Precision Player, we're going to give that one to Jackson Winarovic of the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies. He was very precise shooting today. He had 26 points, and he was perfect from the free throw line and deadly in the backcourt for defense, putting up 2 blocks as well. He was as precise as you could get for a guy on the floor there. We'll move on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and despite the loss, I feel like in honor of seniors night, you have to give the post-game connection to the Climax-Fisher Knights varsity or senior players as they are wrapping up, as we wrap up senior night here. You know, the whole connection with the team they have, it's a nice bond that they will share with each other, and a good connection for them as they will move down the stretch of the final few games of the season, and they've just shown a lot of heart throughout the entire season, and that's why they are our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will see our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax-Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we are wrapping things up, we'll go on to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Line 3 is now complete, and you can learn more about Line 3 by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to be Tyson Mortimer for the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies as he will end the day with 23 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. He was bringing a lot of energy for his team, really getting them excited throughout the game down the stretch, and he energized his whole team, and that's why he's our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll go ahead and wrap up with some stats here tonight, starting with the Climax-Fisher Knights. Carter Helgeson will end the day with 3 points, 1 rebound. Aiden Rogness had 1 point, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Paul Demas had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal and a block. Casey LaPlante had 2 points. Ethan Evitz had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Ryan Morris had 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a block. And Ian Plant had 1 rebound. Dylan Carinta also having 2 points, along with Aaron Eglund, who had 1 point and 3 rebounds and a block on the day. Looking at the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies, Tyson Mortimer, as mentioned, had 23 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. Nathan Sedlacek had 5 steals on the day. Gavin Golickson had 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 steals. Jackson Winarovic had 26 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Caden Pierce had 9 points. Braylee Schroeder had 15 points, 1 rebound, and 3 steals. And Adam McIntyre had 4 points and a steal. That's going to do it for tonight's doubleheader between the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies and the Climax-Fisher Knights. The girls' squad ends with the Ponies coming away victorious 57-20, and the boys' squad comes away with the Ponies coming away victorious 96-41. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight for helping make tonight's broadcast possible. We ask that whenever possible, you show your support by patronizing these businesses or just by going in to say thanks because they make broadcasts like these possible. We'd also like to thank you, the viewer, for watching. You can go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you are currently watching your live event, or follow our website for our broadcast schedule at yourliveevent.com, or follow us on Twitter for any updates and schedule changes there at yourliveevent1. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I am Jerry Peralta. Have a safe rest of your week and stay warm.